Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're gonna be playing with the top 5 best decks in the world in Clash Royale right now. Starting with rank number 5, which actually is Dominic. The current leaderboard is a little bit glitched. Dominic is 5, Morten is number 1. We're gonna start with rank number 5, Dominic, one of the best Lava Hound players, and he's also in the current meta. Using this Lava Loon, kind of more of a classic version with the Tombstone, with the Mega Million. Let's see how we can do it in today's video. With each deck, I'm going to be playing 2 matches, so see you guys soon with game number 1. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 1. We're up against a guy called Tankerson. Let's give him a good look and let's see what he's going to be running. I feel like with Lava Hound, especially with this version we are running right now, it's always important to play more like passive, reactive, instead of trying to go very aggressive in single elixir. So Giant in the back first play. This guy's also using the Dagger Dash Tower Troop. We need to be careful here because I would say that we're okay against Giant, but we don't have a troop like Guards. We don't really have, like a great anti-Prince card, and most of the times this deck he is using does indeed have the Prince. So we need to be careful, but so far we are DPSing down the Giant very well. Let's actually zap on defense here. He is gonna go with a Prince at the bridge. Man, this guy's being very aggressive right now. Giant first play, Prince at the bridge like that, fireballs as well, like... Okay, it already seems to be a player which is gonna just pretty much spam the entire game, play very aggressive, so good thing for us to know that he's gonna be so aggressive, for us to be extra careful right here, because with Lava Loon, especially against the deck which can apply a lot of pressure, one bad mistake, one bad Lava Hound, and you could actually lose the match because of that. So let's go with a Tombstone here. I would go with Lava, same lane, but I think it's actually important for us to wait for double elixir and kind of make sure that we do survive the best way possible, especially here in single elixir right now. Okay, I wonder if he's gonna go with his Mega Million. I think I'm gonna have to cycle Zap here, so let's cycle Zap already. Let's go with Skeleton Dragons as well. We do have the Evil Valkyrie available. Do I need to? Yeah, I definitely need to go with Valkyrie here. He uses the Fireball, so definitely Valkyrie is gonna be necessary. Great Valkyrie value. The Nado, the Evil Valkyrie is actually great in those type of situations to just pull everything together, get the splash damage going, get some extra DPS, and then we are able to, so far, survive very well. Okay, I think now is a good moment to go Lava Hound. We're in double elixir. He just attacked us. He's probably gonna try and attack us another time, but looks like he's gonna go with Giant here. Opposite lane. Okay, recognizing his only air counter is Mega Man. I think it's important for us to especially focus on the Lava Loon push, but now actually make sure that we do try and defend the best way possible. So let's go with a Mega Man. Is he gonna Mega Man offensively? Looks like he is gonna go with a Mega Man offensively. That is, I would say, pretty okay for us. Let's go with a Tombstone here. Last second, Tombstone is gonna take the Prince charge, and it's also gonna distract the Prince for a little bit. Let's go with a Valkyrie here. Let's go with a Mega Man right side. Look at his King Tower as well, though, guys. We're gonna get a lot of damage. We are gonna take a lot of damage as well. Can we survive? Nice. Good step on defense. Lumberjack left side also got a ton of damage. Can we still survive? That is the real question here. Can we still somehow defend this and not lose our tower? 10 seconds left, I think. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if the Giant is gonna take it, guys. It's gonna be very close. The Giant doesn't take it, I think we won. Nice. It's not gonna take the tower. We are gonna end up winning match number 1 right here. That is such a tricky matchup. I mean, realistically, he can't really defend our Lava Loon pushes, but for us to be able to make a Lava Hound push, we need to pick a very good timing and moment for us to do so, because he's just gonna pressure, he's just gonna attack pretty much the entire game. He was also very aggressive, so it's even scarier to play against a player which plays so aggressive. Okay, nice, awesome start to the video. I'm not the best Lava Loon player, but I think I played that pretty well right there. Let's see what we're gonna be facing here in game number 2, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but with each deck in today's video, I'm gonna be playing 2 matches in total. So we're gonna start off today's video with 2 matches with Lava Loon, then we're gonna play deck number 4, then we're gonna play... Okay, let's actually go with a Fireball here. Very aggressive play from the opponent. It is a pretty good play because we realistically didn't have much in cycle. If I had my Tombstone in cycle there, I think we would have been able to maybe get more value, but unfortunately I didn't really have anything right there. Okay, so Goblin Jewel Snowball. He's probably gonna go for another Goblin Jewel soon. Let's actually go with a Tombstone here behind the tower, because this way we could potentially get some value against the Goblin Jewel. Not sure if he's gonna Poison. Okay, he is gonna go Poison. Let's go with a Lava Hound, guys. And I think if he goes in for a Goblin Jewel plus something, I'm gonna have to kind of ignore it. I think I'm just gonna tank this damage. I'm gonna try and go for a tower trade here. It might seem crazy, but realistically, I don't think I would have been able to defend that, and let's see if we can take his tower ourselves by going lava. Let's go with balloon. Let's go with skeleton dragons here as well. He does have a cannon. He's probably gonna try and activate the king tower with a goblin drill defensively, or is he? Okay, looks like he's gonna try, but he completely messes this up. And that is actually gonna be towered down for sure for us. And this is actually looking really good right now because he spent a lot of elixir, but we still have a Valkyrie, we still have a balloon, we still have skeleton dragons. I think it was a great decision for us to just completely ignore his pressure, focus on our offensive push, and this is actually gonna be a 3-count for us. So let's go, guys. What a great decision there. Recognizing, okay, we can't really defend it, and we also shouldn't really defend it because look at the result. We're just gonna make one big monster push, take his 3-crown, and we are gonna secure the second victory with the Lava Loon deck. Deck number 4, I think it was Remy Ellie, if I'm not wrong. In this leaderboard, it shows him number 5, but the number 1 player in the current leaderboard is glitched, is bugged, however you want to call it. So next deck, Miner Quick Cycle Magic Archer, very old school deck. Let's see what happens, guys. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3 with deck number 2. Let's see what we're gonna be facing. Let's start up with Wallbreakers here, and let's see what the opponent is gonna be using. Okay, evil bats could be a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, evil bats here are gonna be very nice and helpful for him to take care of the Wallbreakers. Let's go with Spear Goblins here. First taking care of the bats. It looks like he also has a Zap. So bats, Miner, and Zap. Okay, what is this gonna be? Bandit as well. This might be like some kind of Mega Knight deck, I think. I'm not sure, but this is looking like a Mega Knight deck to me. Let's actually try and activate the King Tower here. As soon as the Bandit dashes on the tower, I'm gonna go with a NATO. He is gonna go with Valkyrie. Let's go with, or he's gonna go with Wallbreakers. Let's go with a Valkyrie here. We need to be very careful because I feel like he does have really good answers against our deck. He has Barbara and Zap, so it's for sure gonna be Mega Knight. And I believe his last card, which he didn't show, is the Mega Knight, but he also, I think, has a Musketeer in there, and we don't have a big spell. So realistically, Mega Knight Miner against Psycho decks in general does a really good job. I think it's gonna be a difficult matchup here, but I'm gonna try and do my best to somehow cook and somehow still win this. So nice lock there. We're also gonna hit the Wallbreakers. That is awesome for us. This way we don't need to spend any other elixir. He is gonna go once again with the Bandit. And the good thing for us is that he also doesn't have a big spell. I mean, he has Zap, he has Barbarel, but he should not have a great way. He has an Archer Queen. Okay, so he doesn't have the Musketeer. He actually has an Archer Queen instead. Let's see. I think I'm gonna set up an early bomb tower here. Could cycle Magic Archer as well, but it's a little bit risky, a little bit aggressive in my opinion. So I'm not sure, guys. This is gonna be a tricky one. Okay, let's cycle Magic Archer, I guess, into the left side lane. We need to be careful with the Archer Queen. He's gonna pop his ability. Let's go with a Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Miner here on defense against the Archer Queen as well, because the Miner is tanking. And we can go with Valkyrie just directly on top of the Mega Knight, trying to DPS it down. So he's gonna go with his Evil Bats. I think a good play here could be Wallbreakers, because Wallbreakers is gonna explode and it's gonna take care of the bats, and it's still gonna apply some kind of pressure here as well. Okay, we need to be careful with the Bandit. That's Cycle Lock. Let's go with Spear Goblins. I'm gonna go with a Miner on the inside of the tower just to kind of switch up the placement a little bit, and let's go with a Valkyrie here defensively. Nice, Valkyrie is able to take care of that. So far, damage-wise, we are down quite a bit, but I think overall, if we get like one good situation, one good maybe Magic Archer or something, we should maybe be able to still win this, guys. He's gonna go with a Zap. Let's set up a Bomb Tower once again defensively. I think I'm gonna have to go with Spear Goblins here as well. Magic Archer could potentially get a lineup, but unfortunately he's gonna go with his Mega Knight. Let's go with a Miner here defensively. Let's go with a Magic Archer as well. Let's, I think, NATO the left side, and then I'm gonna have to maybe Valkyrie the right side lane here. Okay, let's go with Spear Goblins like this. Wallbreaker might get a connection, is gonna get a connection, guys. Archer Queen is still alive as well, but he did use the ability, so we don't need to worry too much about that. Let's go with a minor Wallbreaker push, but it's just so hard to keep up with the pressure of his Mega Knight deck. Okay, he's gonna go with a Miner defensively. Let's set up a Magic Archer as well. Barbarel as well defensively. He spent quite some elixir right there. Okay, let's go with a lock here, and I think I'm definitely gonna have to go with Valkyrie. Okay, let's go with Valkyrie right now. We need to try and DPS down the Mega Knight as soon as possible. I also have the Evil Wallbreakers. I think I'm gonna go with Evil Wallbreakers towards the right side. Let's go with Spear Goblins here as well. He is gonna go with a Mega Knight. Mini Wallbreaker stays alive though. Okay, did we take a Wallbreaker hit on the left side? What? How did we take a Wallbreaker connection there? I thought that we had the defense with the Spear Goblins. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to pressure both lanes here, because if not, he's just gonna get a Mega Knight. He's gonna go Barbarel there. He's gonna use the Zap. Let's go with a Miner. offensively, and I'm not sure if we can still win this, guys. This is gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go Magic Archer here. He's gonna go with... Nah, I think we just lost. I mean, he's just applying so good the pressure, but it's also so hard for us to actually keep up and defend all of that. Unless I get like a crazy Magic Archer here last second, but it's gonna be hard for us to get a Magic Archer like that. Okay, I'm gonna try and do so, but he's ready with the bets. He knows that we need to try and get something going with the Magic Archer. If not, it's gonna be game over. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Wallbreaker here. Let's go with a Magic Archer as well. He's gonna once again go with a Barbell, unless the Magic Archer stays alive. But nah, the Magic Archer is gonna go down. Look at the Valkyrie left side though. Can we get something going left side? Let's try to pressure. Let's try to spam. It's all or nothing right here, but nah, there's no way for us to break through. Look at his defense. Zep, Barbell. He just has such a good defense against us, and it's so hard for us to keep up with all of his pressure cards. So really well played to him. Definitely a really good Mega Knight player. I actually know that guy, and he always plays with Mega Knight decks. See you guys soon with game number 4. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, we're up against a guy called Ahsoka. Let's give him the good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. Let's start off with the Spear Goblins here. We're facing a deck with Cannoneer. Ooh, I was very tempted to go with a Magic Archer there, but I think it would have been a little bit too aggressive. So let's actually make sure that we don't like overspend. He's gonna have a Tombstone in there as well. I think, looking at the first 2 cards, that this could be a graveyard type of deck. Let's actually go with a Magic Archer up high. In the middle, he is gonna go with a Poison. Magic Archer is gonna hit the tower once, so that is actually a decent amount of damage, and then we can potentially pressure with Wallbreakers here. Okay, let's go with Wallbreakers right side, not going into the skeletons, of course, making sure that we don't, how do you say that? Give him any more value. Let's go with a Bomb Tower here. Let's have the Spear Goblins ready. I don't think he's gonna go in realizing, or how do you say that, recognizing that he doesn't have the poison available. I think it wouldn't really make sense for him to go with a Graveyard right now. Let's go with Spear Goblins here to take care of the Baby Dragon. And I think I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit for the Witch to walk up more and then go with a Valkyrie on top of her. Okay, so Graveyard with the Witch, with a Baby Dragon. We do have a Magic Archer. I think I'm gonna definitely go Magic Archer. He's probably gonna NATO this, but it's still worth it for us to force out some Elixir. And Magic Archer is still gonna get a little bit of damage, a little bit of value as well. I think it's worth it to, just keep out the pressure. And also, if we're already being this aggressive in single, afterwards, if we have an opportunity, it's gonna be good to play mind games, because then he's maybe gonna expect us to go Magic Archer, but we can kind of play around, the fact that we do or do not go with the Magic Archer. Okay, he's gonna go with a Witch. Let's set up a Bomb Tower here early already. This is gonna be a tricky matchup, because we don't have that much for the Baby Dragon, but Valkyrie should kind of carry us in a matchup like this. Let's go with Wallbreakers here. I'm gonna go with Valkyrie. Let's go with Spear Goblins down below as well. Wallbreaker left side should be able to get a connection. There you go. We're gonna take quite some damage, but I think it's okay. And let's, in the meantime, wait to see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? Nice. Valkyrie's gonna get 1 hit, actually. Let's go with a Miner here defensively as well. And I think, okay, he goes with his Knight. I think I'm gonna just Psycho Magic Archer, but I'm gonna Psycho Magic Archer left side lane. Because, of course, knowing that he has Poison, I don't really want to give him, too much spell value. Okay, I think I'm gonna block the bridge. Oh, I should have blocked the bridge. I'm not sure why I didn't block the bridge there. I think it's okay though. We can, I think, defend the Graveyard without taking too much damage. We have Spear Goblins. We have another Magic Archer in cycle. Valkyrie is gonna get quite some damage. We should definitely not play into the same lane here, but at the same time, I'm not sure if we can still switch lanes. Let's go with a Wallbreaker. Let's go with a Valkyrie here as well. Baby Dragon is gonna go down to the Tombstone. I definitely think we should switch lanes here. Going same lane against Graveyard is not ideal for us, so I'm just gonna have to pressure left side lane here already. Let's go with Spear Goblins as well. Knowing that he doesn't have the Barbell on cycle, it's gonna be kind of awkward for him to stop them without having to spend too much Elixir. It looks like he's forced to go with a Baby Dragon. Okay, good thing that we're forcing him to go opposite lane, because he's also kind of forced to go same lane then, and our left side tower is still very healthy, so that would actually be really good for us if we do end up forcing him to switch lanes here. Okay, he's gonna go with his Barbell. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with a Magic Archer like this on top of the Knight. He's gonna go with his Baby Dragon. Let's go with a NATO ourselves here. Magic Archer is gonna get a good amount of damage here. It's also gonna take care of the Baby Dragon, so that is good for us. And in the meantime, we should, I think, keep out the pressure, guys. Let's go with Wallbreakers here. He does have the Tombstone available. Let's go with a Lock as well. Looks like he's just gonna go with a Tombstone in the middle, so well played by him. Let's cycle Spear Goblins. Let's cycle Magic Archer. And let's see, guys. Okay, he does have the Witch. I think I'm gonna set up a Bomb Tower here kind of high. And I think we need to keep out the pressure once again. Yeah, let's give it a pressure for sure. Let's have the Spear Goblins ready here defensively. Wallbreakers are going to be annoying for him. Looks like he's forced to go with a Witch. He's forced to go with a Tornado, and we're going to get quite some damage here. Let's actually go with a Nado ourselves offensively. Magic Archer is going to get a lock. It's going to get quite some damage. We need to be careful though. Okay. Bomb Tower defensively here as well. I'm going to go Valkyrie as soon as I have Elixir. Spear Goblins are going to get poisoned down. Let's give it a pressure left side lane with Wallbreakers. And I think we might be able to win this, but we need to be careful because we do not have a big spell, guys. Let's go with a Miner here. Let's actually go with Spear Goblins to try and DPS down the Baby Dragon already. Let's go with a Bomb Tower here. Valkyrie Evolution on defense. And I think, unless something crazy happens, that we should have this W secured. Okay, Miner offensively. Spear Goblins, I guess we should keep them because they are quite good against the Graveyard. Miner's chipping away. Miner's getting a lot of damage. I think Lock plus Nado is indeed gonna be enough, or in this case only the lock was already enough. What a nice game right there, very well played. That was actually really fun. I feel like Magic Archer Miner is one of those decks which is difficult to use, but if you know how to use it and if you get some nice plays, it always feels so satisfying getting some good plays with the Magic Archer plus Tornado. Cycle in general is always fun to use in my opinion. And talking about Cycle, this is not like that quick of a cycle, but it's also quite a quick cycle deck. Lil Locke, which is actually Hunter. Rank number 4 right now, actually rank number 3. I keep confusing myself because of the current leaderboard, but he's using Ice Bow. He has been an Ice Bow one trick, I think, pretty much his entire life, and he's always doing very well on top ladder. So let's see how we can do ourselves with Ice Bow. Again, one of those decks which I normally wouldn't really pick to play myself, so it's gonna be interesting to play Ice Bow. Let's see how we do with it, and let's see if we can actually get a victory though. This is one of those decks which I'm not too confident with, to be honest, but let's see what we can get going, guys. Okay, he cycles Valkyrie. I'm just gonna instantly pressure X-Bow opposite lane. After seeing Valkyrie, sometimes he's not gonna have a great, yeah, how do you say that? Like, ground jump. It looks like he also has an Executioner, so well played by him. And this is gonna be Hawk Rider with Rocket, I think. Okay, let's set up a Tesla here. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think we might have to do a lock. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna lock, just to make sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. If he goes Hawk Rider, which he definitely could now that we use the Tesla, we still have the Nado, and we could also Rocket if he goes with like Valkyrie Hawk at the bridge or something like that. Okay, so this type of matchup I think usually comes down to spell cycle. I don't think that the Expo usually gets a big lock, but who knows, we can still try to get a lock with the Expo somehow. Let's go with a Knight here. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? I don't think it's worth it for us to pressure with Expo right now, so I think I'd rather just kind of wait and see. Okay, is the opponent gonna go Hawk Rider? Is the opponent gonna try and do something? Looks like he does indeed go with a Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Nado here as soon as the Hawk Rider gets close to the tower, and then I'm gonna go with a Nado. Okay, Ice Fist is gonna get one shot on the right side. That is good for us. King Tower we sometimes need to be careful with in a matchup like this, but he doesn't have Earthquake, so realistically I don't think he's gonna like Rocket cycle our King Tower, and he is forced to go Rocket defensively there. So the good thing for us in some situations, if he goes Rocket defensively, we can go Rocket offensively, because realistically there's not much he can do to kind of punish our Rocket here. He can't Rocket our tower because he just used it. He could try to go in with like Valkyrie Hawk Rider, but I think we should be able to defend that decently well. Okay, let's go with a Knight here. We need to be careful with the Xyz at the bridge. He could try to at some point, yeah, just use the Xyz at the bridge more like aggressively. He could, I was about to say that, do that right now. So let's have the Rocket ready. Let's go with Rocket here. We're also gonna hit the Valkyrie, so that is great for us. Hawk Rider is not gonna need any other elixir. Knight is gonna take care of that. Let's go with Expo here. He is gonna go with a Valkyrie. Let's actually try to defend the Expo with a Knight, and let's see what he's gonna do. Okay, he's forced to go Rocket, guys. Look at the Knight on the left side, by the way. He's gonna go with Goblins right there. Do I need to drop something for the Valkyrie? Doesn't seem like it. Let's go with a lock to get some extra chip damage right, so let's cycle Skeletons. And I think I'm gonna go Rocket, guys. Okay, he is gonna go with the Xe, he is gonna go with a Hawk Rider. We have the evil Tesla though, so I don't think it's gonna be any problem at all for us to defend it. We do need to be careful with the Xe, but always important to go with a Knight behind the Executioner. This way you're not gonna allow him to go with like a Nado offensively. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard, let's go with a Lock Skeletons. I'm gonna go with a Tesla up high as well to DPS down the Hawk Rider as quick as possible. Do I need to drop something else? I don't think so. And he just spent a lot of elixir, guys. Hawk Rider is not gonna get a connection. I'm not sure what he has in Psycho right now. He's forced to go with a Rocket. He's forced to go with an Ice Spirit. Expo is not gonna get any damage, but we're still doing a great job at not taking any damage ourselves. and we are getting a lot of value and damage with the rockets. Left side tower also took a little bit of damage. Let's go with a knight here. Let's see what the opponent's gonna do. He's gonna try and pressure a lot right here. Okay, we need to be careful. He's gonna go with a NATO. Let's go with Isis. Let's go with a lock. XC. He's gonna hit the tower, and Hawk Rider also hits the tower. Oh my god, guys. Wait, he misclicked the lock though. Isis is also gonna get a lot of damage. What is happening, guys? All of a sudden, this match is super close. I'm gonna go rocket. I need to keep up the damage. He's also gonna go with a rocket himself. And I think I'm gonna pressure with Expo here. He's maybe gonna pressure the opposite lane. Looks like he does go with a Valkyrie. Let's go with a Knight. He's gonna get the Executioner to kind of get a lineup there. Let's go with the Ice Wizard as well. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. Looks like he's gonna go with a Hawk Rider. Let's go with a Tesla. Let's go with a Lock. And I think I was about to say that. I think I need to keep up the rocket cycle, because if not, he's probably gonna do the same. Okay, Skeletons here to cycle. Right side Execution, I really don't care about that much. Let's go with a Knight like this. Let's make sure that I NATO everything back, because I was a little bit afraid of an XC getting like a lineup here. Let's go with the Ice Wizard as well. Rocket-wise, like damage-wise, we're doing good, guys. We just need to make sure that we don't get outside. I think he's actually gonna Hawk Rider here, so let's go with a rocket on defense, kind of predicting it. Beautiful prediction, and now all we need to do is just cycle back to rocket to take care of his tower. Okay, Expo offensively, I don't think he has a lot of elixir right now. Let's go with a lock, let's go with a rocket offensively, and damage-wise, we should definitely win. We were up damage, and I don't think he's even gonna get back to the rocket, so nice. Okay, perfect gameplay right there. I would say really good matchup for us. It's still always kind of tricky facing those type of decks, and this guy actually played that really well. Not sure what we could have done different. I think in the end it was still kind of close. Maybe a few decisions of me going like X-Bow offensively when I shouldn't go X-Bow, rocket maybe when I shouldn't rocket. That one time when we took a lot of damage with the Executioner splashing and the Hawk Rider hit. Overall, not perfect gameplay, but I would say, considering that I'm not the best X-Bow player, pretty solid. So see you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, game number 2 with Icebow. Let's see what we're gonna be facing here. I think I'm just gonna start off cycling my Knight. Right as I go Knight, he does go with a Miner though. Okay, let's go with Ice Wizard here on top of the Miner. We're gonna take a little bit of damage, but that should be fine. And Miner could be a lot of stuff. Miner with Bomb Tower. Okay, this is probably gonna be Musketeer Balloon. I wonder how good of a matchup Musketeer Balloon cycle would be. I mean, we do have Tesla, we do have Rocket, we do have NATO. I guess it should be a pretty good matchup for us, but at the same time, I feel like with the Ice Golem Barbara, with all the cards he has, like the tank, it should also be kind of good for him to be able to defend us. Okay, he's gonna go with Ice Golem, he's gonna go with a Balloon, I'm gonna go with a Tesla here defensively. Need to make sure that we don't take any unnecessary damage with the Musketeer here. And thinking about it now, I think all we really need to do in a matchup like this, I think in most matchups to be honest, but I think in this matchup especially, is be very careful when to go offensively, and then just make sure that we never let like a Balloon through. Try to activate the King Tower early on as well. If he does give us the opportunity with like a Miner, maybe with a Balloon even, and then just slowly but surely chip him down. Not sure if we ever go rocket offensively. I guess maybe in like triple elixir, but I think in single and in double elixir we should never really go rocket offensively, unless he maybe gives us like really good value. Okay, he's gonna go with Musketeer here. Let's actually go with Skeleton's left side. He's gonna go with his Snowball. I'm gonna NATO the Miner. Not sure if it's a good play, but I just need to make sure we don't get like DPS down with the Miners, because that is probably the goal from him, to just get as many Miner to like on the tower, chip damage with the Miner, because I think he can't really get any Balloon connections. Okay, never mind, because he's gonna get a really good Musketeer evolution prediction. Let's go with the Ice Wizard quickly to try and defend the Balloon as good as possible. He's gonna go with the Ice Column as well. Let's try to pressure the left side a little bit with an Expo. He's gonna go with Miner offensively. I don't think he has a lot of elixir right now, guys. Let's go with a Knight to protect the Expo. Let's go with a Lock here as well. Does he have anything in Psycho right now? We can go with a NATO to NATO the Musketeer back. We're gonna get a Lock on the tower right here. Let's have the Tesla ready. Let's go with Tesla right now. Let's go with Skeletons here to try and retarget the Miner. Expo is getting a lot of damage right now. Nice, what a nice play. Great NATO to pull back the Musketeer, get a Lock with the Expo, and his tower is down to 2400 HP right now. Okay, he's probably gonna go with a Miner. Let's actually Lock like this. Looks like he's not. Looks like he's gonna go with a Musketeer same lane. Let's go with the Ice Wizard same lane here ourselves as well. Let's have the Rocket ready. If he does give us value, I'm gonna try and Rocket, but let's make sure that we keep our Tesla alive though. Okay, let's try to keep the pressure here ourselves with an Expo. Offensively, he's gonna go with a Musketeer Evolution. Let's have the Ice Wizard ready. Not sure if I should go Ice Wizard here. What is he gonna do? Okay, let's actually lock this. Let's go with Ice Wizard right now to try and take care of the Barbell. He's gonna go with a Bomb Tower. Can we somehow... Nah, I was about to say, can we somehow get something going? This is gonna be a close one. I think all he's gonna do is just focus on the minor chip damage, which is hard for us to stop. Okay, he's gonna go with the Ice Golem. He's probably gonna go... Looks like he goes with a... Okay, I think I'm gonna Rocket here, guys. Should have actually activated the King Tower as well. Not sure why I did it so late. Let's go with Skeletons here. We are gonna take a big hit on the left side, but it should not be like more damage than we already took on our right side tower. Hopefully the Skeletons are gonna go down. There you go. Let's go with the Knight to retarget the Miner. An interesting decision. This is gonna be a close match for sure. Okay, he does go with his Balloon right here. Let's actually go with a Tesla defensively. He's probably gonna try and cycle. I think he has the Evil Musketeer. I know he has normal Musketeer. Okay, Skeletons here. Ice Wizard off to the side as well. Let's go with a Knight here and let's have the Tesla ready. Okay, let's go with Tesla right now. I think I'm gonna have to Rocket Cycle. Now that we're in Triple X especially, Rocket Cycle is gonna be very important for us. Okay, let's go with NATO. We are gonna make sure that the Ice Wizard stays alive. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with another Ice Wizard. And yeah, especially now that we're in Triple X, I don't think there's much the opponent can do to really break through, and he can also not really prevent us from rocket cycling. So I think we're looking good. We do still need to be careful. Still 30 seconds left, but I think overall we're doing a great job at just, yeah, DPSing down everything. Let's go with Ice Wizard here defensively. Want to make sure that we keep our NATO for the next balloon. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's probably gonna try and pressure right now. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with a lock here as well. Let's go with a Tesla. I want to make sure that the Musketeer is not gonna stay alive. Let's go with Ice Wizard. If anything, we also still have the NATO, but I think we don't need it. Once again, we can keep our NATO. Let's go with a Rocket offensively. He goes with a Balloon. We have the NATO, we have the Tesla. We have such a solid defense with this deck. Another victory with Iceball, and who would have thought that with the Iceball deck I would go undefeated. Very nice games. I feel like I actually played that well. I wonder if Hunter would ever see this video, but I would actually like to hear from him how that Iceball gameplay was. I think I did a pretty good job. But anyways, he's of course the master of the Ice Ball. So far doing very well, guys. We are 2-0 with the Lava Balloon. We are 1-1 with the Miner deck. And then we are 2-0 with the Ice Ball. Rank number 2 in the world right now is Luis Love Balloon. So actually the deck we just faced is rank number 2 in the world right now. See you guys soon with the next match. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into the next match, we're up against a guy called Zeb Love Bait. And his clan is also called Mega Knight X Bait. So if this is not a Mega Knight Bait player, then I don't know what it would be, but seeing the Spear Golems at the bridge there already, I'm pretty sure that this is gonna be Mega Knight Bait, guys. I wouldn't be surprised, at least, like looking at his name and looking at his clan. What an unfortunate start right here. I didn't have the Barbell on cycle, would have just Barbelled the... Okay, he does also have Inferno Dragon, I think. I was tempted to go with a Balloon, but knowing that he has Inferno Dragon, and okay, he uses Inferno Dragon though. What does he have against Balloon right now? I don't think he has a lot against Balloon. He's gonna go with like last second Spear Goblins, or is he gonna go all in with a Mega Knight? Looks like he's gonna go all in with a Mega Knight here. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with Skeletons here as well to distract the Inferno Dragon a little bit. Try and DPS down the Mega Knight. Let's go with a Miner here defensively. And this is gonna be a tricky one. Okay, we do need to be careful. Let's have the Barbell here, and let's then also have the Snowball ready. He's probably gonna go with a Goblin Gang at the bridge if I would have to take a guess. There's the Goblin Gang. Let's try to get a Snowball last second here, but oh, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Not as much damage as with Delph though. He goes with a Skeleton Barrel, which is a really good play. We have nothing in Psycho right now. I'm gonna go with Skeletons here behind the tower, trying to help clean up the Skeletons a little bit, but still quite a lot of damage taken. Good thing for us is that we also Delph so much damage. Like the Balloon was a really good timing in a cycle where he didn't have Inferno Dragon, he didn't have Goblin Gang, he didn't have Bats. It's hard to get a cycle like that, so I saw the opportunity and I just had to take it instantly there. Okay, Musketeer here to cycle back towards the... or not back, but to start cycling towards the evolution. Looks like he does go for a Mega Knight. I'm gonna go with a Miner offensively. He's probably gonna go with Bats, but I don't think I should go with a Snowball. I think the Snowball is gonna be important for the Inferno Dragon, which he is indeed gonna be using with the Mega Knight. So yeah, we need to be careful here, guys. Let's go with Evil Skeletons. I'm gonna go with a Musketeer here to try and snipe his Inferno Dragon. Let's see. Let's go with a Barbell here defensively as well, trying to, yeah, distract everything. Let's go with a Bomb Tower up high. And this is gonna be a close one. He doesn't have a big spell, so that could be really good for us. Like, we should be able to maybe just stay alive. Let's see what happens though. Okay, let's go with a miner. Let's go with skeletons here as well. I'm gonna snowball offensively this time to try and get some extra chip damage with the miner. 78 HP. I think the snowball already does enough, guys. Okay, let's see. Let's go with ice golem here. Let's go with skeletons as well. This is gonna be kind of scary, but I think we should be able to defend this. It's a lot of damage right side though. Oh my god, how much damage did we just took? Wait, what? That is insane. The damage we just took is actually insane. Okay, snowball is enough though, so all we need to do right now is just stay alive. Snowball's gonna take care of the tower and we are gonna win the match. Man, that was close. How much damage does the evil skeleton barrel do? Evil bats connecting there as well. That was insane, guys. Like, we almost lost the right side tower, even though our right side tower was the healthy tower without really... I don't think we took any damage so far on that lane. I don't know, that was actually crazy. So, see you guys soon with game number 2 with the Balloon Psycho deck. And right as I say so, we're already gonna find the next opponent. We're up against a guy called Carnage. Let's give him the good luck. And let's see what he's gonna be using. Okay, Electro Spirit being Psycho, that could be a lot of stuff. But most of the times when seeing Electro Spirit, I think about, for example... I don't know, Royal Giant, maybe Expo, Knight plus Electro Spirit. Probably gonna be Expo here if I would have to take a guess. Could be something else as well, but most of the times it's gonna be Expo. Okay, let's cycle Snowball here. I think we should go same lane in a matchup like this. We need to be very careful though, because Expo has a quick cycle. We can't really take care of the evil archers. It's always kind of tricky facing Expo in my opinion. It looks like he is just gonna go with the Expo here at the bridge. So let's go with a barbell, let's go with skeletons here as well. I think we are gonna take a little bit of damage with the Expo, but not really much we could do, especially in that cycle, in that situation where we didn't have the ice golem. So, man, this is gonna be a tricky one. I feel like if we play it perfectly, we should have pretty decent answers, but we saw it before ourselves when we played Ice Bow against the balloon deck. It was so hard for the balloon player to get through the defense. Of course, we did have Rocket. I think this guy's probably gonna have Fireball, but it's still, I would say, a pretty difficult matchup for us. I'm gonna try and go quite aggressive here. Let's see if that works for us, but I think it's gonna be important for us to try and get something going. Offensively, let's go with a Snowball here as well. He's gonna go with Tesla. Let's see if we can get the barbell, but he already cycles back to the evil archers. And guys, we can't kill the evil archers. It's gonna be so hard for us to break through the defense with the evil archers. I'm not sure if there's even something we can do to get to break through here. Okay, let's go with Ice Golem. Let's go with evil skeletons on defense as well. Hopefully the skeletons, nice, are gonna get a little bit of damage. Still forced to go with something defensively because the knight is very healthy. And I don't know, I mean, I'm not sure what we can do to break through. Maybe with like an evil musketeer sniping, like the Tesla sniping some archers. If not, I wouldn't really know, yeah, what to do here. Okay, let's cycle musketeer. It's gonna be important to cycle towards the evolution. Let's have the bomb tower ready. Looks like he just goes with a balloon. Or excuse me, looks like he just goes with an Expo in the middle. I think our best play here is to go balloon. I'm gonna try and get something going, but yeah, this is gonna be rough. I feel like he's just gonna play it defensively, and then this way he's gonna win the match. Let's go with a musketeer here to snipe his Tesla. We can maybe break through with the balloon, but it's not gonna be easy. Tesla even goes invisible, and then of course here he just gets another shockwave, even more value from the evil Tesla. Okay, let's see. Let's cycle skeletons. I'm gonna maybe try and bait him. Imagine he goes preemptive Tesla here. No, he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't even try to go with a preemptive Tesla. Some people, when seeing Ice Golem, would like instantly go Tesla, would like instantly react with something. This guy actually playing super solid, not making a single mistake so far. Okay, is he gonna go? Nah, he's not even gonna go Expo offensively. He knows that all he needs to do is just play defense, and this way he can easily win the match. I'm not sure if we can even do something, guys. He even goes with a Fireball, cycling just, yeah, on the tower. He doesn't even need to hit anything for him to go Fireball. He knows that he can defend, even if he Fireballs nothing. I don't want to be negative, guys, but I think this is a pretty much impossible situation for us to make a comeback in. I'm gonna still try and do my best, but realistically, is there something we could do to win this match? I don't think so. Evil Archers are even getting a ton of damage on the right side. He goes with Evil Tesla. He goes with Skeletons as well. Let's go with Barbell. Let's go with Snowball. Expo gets a lock, and I think at this point, I'm just gonna call it a good game. Nice try from us, but realistically, nothing much we could do in the matchup here if the opponent plays it well, and this guy definitely knows what he's doing. I'm gonna call good game once again. Looks like he's still playing defensively. Like, that is crazy. I'm in a situation where I can't do anything, and this guy just still goes for an expo defensively. I don't want to suffer anymore, so see you guys soon with the next match. Okay guys, last but not least, ranked number one in the world right now is Morten with his quick cycle boss bandit deck. Definitely a really strong and also annoying deck in the current meta. Kind of my playstyle, so let's see how we do in the last two matches of today's video. Okay, let's go guys. Hopping into the next match, we're gonna be using, as I said, ranked number one Morten, SK Morten. His deck, it's this quick cycle boss bandit deck, and let's see what we're gonna be facing here. So I'm gonna start off cycling Fire Spirit. I'm gonna go with Dark Goblin since it is one of our evolutions. Always important to cycle towards your evolutions. It looks like we're up against someone with Fishermen and Archers. Okay, that is gonna be interesting. Not sure what deck runs Fishermen and Archers. Looks like he also has Excalibur. I'm gonna lock the right side for sure, trying to prevent as much damage as possible. And let's go with a Fire Spirit here as well. If he has, I was about to say that if he has Skeleton Barrel, it is very likely for him to have some kind of spam card as well, so I wouldn't be surprised for him to have like Skeleton Barrel or Skeleton Army or something like that. Looks like he is gonna go with his ability. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with Spear Goblins, making sure we don't take any unnecessary damage. And guys, this is gonna be kind of tricky because we have Cannoneer Tower Troop, and realistically the Cannoneer Tower Troop is very good, but against spam cards especially, it really isn't that great. Like, I don't really like the fact that we have Cannoneer and he has Skelly Barrel, he has Goblin Gang, Skeleton King. He has so many good, spam cards. Okay, he's probably gonna go Skeleton Barrel, or is he not? Okay, looks like he's not. Looks like he's just gonna leave it like this as of for now. Let's go with the Skeleton Barrel ourselves to pressure. Very important to cycle towards the evolution. Let's see what he's gonna do next. Spear Goblins is a pretty good counter against the Skeleton Barrel. Let's have the Fire Spirit ready ourselves to not take too much unnecessary damage. And let's go with Spear Goblins here as well. Okay, he's gonna go with Skelly Barrel. Let's go with a Dark Goblin. He has arrows, so we need to be careful with giving him too much arrow value. But then also, if he uses the arrows, we can take advantage of the fact that we have Skeleton Barrel already. And looks like he does go with arrows. So this is a good moment for us to pressure, take advantage of the fact that he doesn't have the arrows in cycle. He does have Demolisher as well though. So Demolisher is gonna be great here, cleaning up most of the skeletons, getting a lot of splash damage. We are getting a lot of damage ourselves, but is it really gonna be a good spot for us to be in? I'm not sure, guys. I'm gonna try and get value here. Let's go with a lock. Let's try and defend this the best way I can. Let's go with a Fire Spirit here. Let's go with Spear Goblins as well. He just has so much pressure cards. Like, look at that, guys. I can't do anything on the right side. Right side tower is gonna go down. Left side tower is gonna take a lot of damage as well with the Demolisher. And what an unfortunate matchup. I don't know, guys. I mean, realistically, is there anything I could do in this matchup here? That is the bad thing about ranked and ladder in general. There are just some matchups where if you get a bad matchup, like for example here, us having the Cannoneer Tower Troop, and this guy just has so many spam cards. We don't even have anything against the Evil Archers either. This guy has Evil Archers as well, and there for some reason, I'm not sure. I tried my best, but unfortunately it's not gonna be enough. Way too much pressure, way too much spam cards for us to be able to break through his defense, and also for us to be able to stay alive and somehow defend this. So good game to him. I'm gonna at least try to end today's video with a victory, because if not, that would actually be really sad, losing twice with the rank number one in the world, his deck. Okay guys, so actually just playing with his deck, we are facing Hunter, but looks like, or maybe it's not the Hunter. Is it the Hunter I'm thinking about? Is he just using something else? The fact that he has skeletons kind of tells me that he's gonna be using some no-skill deck, probably Goblin Giant with P.E.K.K.A. But I'm surprised to see him use a deck like this, because he's a very skilled player. He always, or most of the times, uses the Expo deck. So I'm not sure if it's just another guy called Hunter, or it's actually him playing with like a no-skill deck here. Could be, I guess, either options. Okay, let's go with Ice Spirit as well. I need to try and DPS down the P.E.K.K.A. as soon as possible. I'm gonna go with Boss Bandit ability, trying to keep her alive a little longer. We are gonna take quite some damage with the Goblin Giant here, but I think it's worth it for us to then afterwards go offensively, and let's see how he's gonna deal with the Boss Bandit. He's gonna go with Fisherman. He does also have an Electro Wizard, well played by him. He's gonna defend that quite well. Let's go with a Suspicious Boost here, and I think I'm gonna go with Spear Goblins as well, just to make sure we don't let the Electro Wizard get too much value. Okay, let's go with Fire Spirit here tanking. He might want to go with Skeletons. This way it's gonna be more like awkward for him to go with Skeletons. He's still gonna end up defending that quite well, but I think it's always in pressure, or always important to keep out the pressure. And I'm not sure if he's gonna have Goblin Curse in there. Normally this deck he's using runs Goblin Curse, Looking at the card he showed so far, I think he might not be using the Goblin Curse. So let's actually keep the pressure, guys. We already cycled to the Evil Barrel. Looks like he does have the Goblin Curse as well. Goblin Curse here is definitely going to get quite some value, but it's not going to take care of the entire Goblin or Skeleton Barrel. And the Goblins here should be able to easily get defended by us just using the lock. Let's go with Spear Goblins. Let's go with Suspicious Bush. And I'm going to keep the pressure both lanes again. Okay, nice. Let's go with Ice Spear. Let's go with Skelly Barrel here. Not sure what he has in Psycho right now. Does he have arrows? I think he's just going to arrow this, right? I think he has... Oh, no, he doesn't have arrows. Okay, so I think he doesn't have arrows. That is going to be kind of awkward for him to stop. He's going to be forced to go with a Goblin Curse defensively. Let's keep the pressure left side lane. I just want to make sure that we keep the pressure as much as possible, knowing that it's going to be kind of hard for him to afterwards break through if we do get a lot of value with the Evil Dart Goblin. So let's go with Ice Spear. Let's go with Skeleton Barrel here left side as well. Let's have the Dart Goblin ready. I think he's gonna try and Rage plus Goblin Curse the Dart Goblin as soon as possible. I mean, he has a Lightning. Wow, okay, I did not expect Lightning. Lightning is gonna get quite some value here. Let's go with the Dart Goblin. Let's try and DPS down the Goblin Giant here, but this is gonna be kind of rough. Can we somehow defend this though? Okay. Lock defensively. Let's go with the Skeleton Barrel right side. Let's go with Suspicious Bush. Left side, let's keep the pressure as much as possible, guys. I'm gonna try and keep the pressure as much as possible. Let's see if we can still somehow win this. Look at the right side tower. Right side tower is taking so much damage with the skeletons. Right side tower is gonna go down and we are gonna end up winning the last match of today's video. Let's go, guys. Not the best push, but overall still some amazing matches. Lots of win-lose situations, but overall I think we ended up pushing quite a bit. We are gonna win the last match here against Hunter. I don't think that's the actual Hunter, or is it the actual Hunter? Maybe he's just like recording a YouTube video. Anyways, 1-1 with the rank number 1 deck, 1-1 with the rank number 2 deck, 2-0 with Ice Ball rank number 3, 1-1 with rank number 4, and then 2-0 with rank number 5, Lava Loon, Minor Magic Archer, Ice Ball, Balloon Cycle, and this Pressure Bait deck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.